I am Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video where we are speaking about the Arrowverse. Today we are doing the overview of season 4 of Supergirl. I hope guys will enjoy. This is my opinion, this is my thought on most of the plots on the season. I just rewatched the season for my ranking video, so I have a lot to say. And don't hesitate to subscribe down and to join our Discord channel down there. Discord is free and it's just to make the community bigger. Over there, people can ask for question about me or question about future topic we can do, future video we can cover and do. So I hope guys will enjoy, and let's do that overview of season 4 of Supergirl. Now, the series ended with its 6th season. It was a good 4th season, considering the first 2 seasons that were really bad and hard to watch. We got an amazing season 3, and now we got a average season 4. I say average because I'm a Arrowverse fan, and it's like somewhere in the middle. It's not mediocre, it's not awful, but it's somewhere in the middle because a lot of ideas are interesting. However, the message is really annoying when you binge watch the season and you watch 23 episodes about uh, different diversity, uh, racist, racist people are bad, anti-alien people are bad. Okay, we understood the first few times. We understood the first few episodes. Now, this overall season had two great villains. We had in the first half Agent Liberty. He is basically a former teacher that was once a good person and he turned evil because his father had so much hate toward the alien, and that said hate was given, it was passed down to Agent Liberty upon the father death. Basically, Awood, I believe, I'm not quite sure anyway, Agent Liberty. Agent Liberty became Agent Liberty after his father died. He he had an entire episode dedicated to how he became villain, and that was very interesting. I liked it a lot when they do a villain centric episode in a Arrowverse TV show. It's well done. It's one of the best Supergirl ever had, and Supergirl is barely in it. And the only other example I have in mind is in season 6 we had a dragon episode about Ricardo Diaz, and that episode was also amazing. In season 7 we had an entire episode dedicated to Mia Queen Smoke. That was not that good, but she's not a villain, so I guess this is fine. Anyway, let's go back to our topic. So Agent Liberty uh is creating some kind of army of racist people. People who have so much hate toward alien. Um, so he wants the American society of nationals, like he want American to believe in what he's thinking and saying. He want American to hate alien the way he hate alien, and he want to turn people against alien. And this is very interesting because you can at some extent relate to both sides. If you know racist people, even if you are not racist people, you can say, oh, that person is racist. And if you have some understanding of why that person is racist, you can understand why Agent Liberty is racist in some ways. And this is interesting. Yes, there's a huge message about love each other, love your neighbor, and that's fine in some ways. That does not remove away any entertainment. However, as I said, it can be rough sometimes. When people say, "Oh, Supergirl is woke," um, I won't fully agree with that. But if they watched season 4, um, I cannot say you are wrong because, at some extent, the emphasis, the focus was the hate toward aliens. In the first half, we also get to see new roles for most of the cast. John Jones, Martian Manhunter, decided to leave the DEO to honor his father' legacy in some ways. And he was like, I cannot do harm anymore. I need to be peaceful. I need to change the world by speaking with others. So he's no more in charge of the DEO, leaving Alex in charge of the DEO. Now, I like the idea. And her and Brainy working together for the first time is amazing. I like that a lot. But here's the catch. Uh, the president, the alien president, uh, decided to step down of her role because of Agent Liberty' big plan to reveal her true identity. So she steps down, leaving a new puppet in power. That new puppet, I cannot stand him. He's dumb character. He's just like that comic book cliche, that corrupt politician that wants to change the world. He's boring. Now he plays that new girl in charge of the deal instead of Alex because apparently Kara is alien and the deal need to watch more Supergirl. And each time that new director above Alex basically is saying salute your commander, I was like, that's so cringe. Why? 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 Okay, it's better than season 1 and 2. But that's what's so cringe each time Alex and the other one on top of her had some kind of argument. I couldn't stand it. I was like, that pulled me off the show so many times and so much. Now, in the first half, we also get uh, Manchester Black, an alien that is at first a good guy, and he is slowly becoming a villain when his fiancée dies and he cannot save her. So now, Manchester Black was very interesting. I enjoyed a lot Manchester Black. Uh, in becoming a villain, like he tried his best to do the Supergirl way, but he realized he can't. They are dirty. He wants to play dirty as well. So that whole dynamic is very interesting. Now Jimmy revealing he was Guardian in season 3. Oh my. No 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 no. At least they did not forgot about that in season 4. But that makes no sense. Now he's being used because he's known as being Guardian. James, Jimmy, he was dumb. Why did he do this? And then let's speak about the back half because I think we spoke enough about the first half. Once Agent Liberty was sent in jail, we got Red Doctor, basically some kind of clone of Kara. So it's basically evil Supergirl from Kesnia, and she is being manipulated by Lex Luthor. Now, Lex Luthor, let's call him Lex because I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Lex, great casting, great character, enjoyed my time. It was good. It was good. I have nothing to say. He has like 3 episodes in that entire season, and even there, when he is not on screen, when he's not in the episode, you can feel he's in the story, and this is what makes a villain great. You don't need to see the villain to know the villain impact the story, and this is what I like the most. This is great. And I also forgot to speak about Lena. Lena had some like it was not a bad story, it was not a good story either. She wanted to save human by giving human powers so they are no more scared about aliens. That was okay, that was better than season 5. That was much better than season 5 for sure. And Lena was also more interesting than the one we got in season 3. I just cannot stand Lena in season 3. So like season 3 and 5, Lena, don't speak to me about her. I don't want to hear a thing about her. She's bad character. Now, with that being said, Lena, uh, good character in season 4. I didn't care at all about her relationship with Jimmy. In some episodes somewhere, they use that relationship to show Jimmy is just a human being and he is willing to cover up for Lena. Lena is willing to cover up for Jimmy as well. You see, this was okay, but I'm not a fan of that. They have no chemistry. They just wanted to show, yes, a black person can be with a white person. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I see too much stuff, but I just didn't care. And when they broke up, I think they broke up this season. I forgot. I know in season 6 and 5 they're no more together, but I forgot. You see, I forgot because I did not care about their story, their relationship. I did not care at all. So now, in at the end of the season, the world turned its back on Kara because the setup, Red Daughter, um, the Supergirl from Kasnia decided to attack the president of the United States of the USA. USA. I will say it that way. And a lot of people are scared by Supergirl. Interesting twist, I guess. And I also forgot to mention a storyline that bothered me so much, but it's more because it's the director that replaced Alex that I cannot stand. The director want to know the true identity of Kara because reasons. They're like, oh, we don't know her, so we cannot trust her. You cannot trust her? Wait, did she save the world like 3 times in a row? And now a fourth time in a row? Don't you remember like Superman flying around in Metropolis for like 20 years and saving the world? And now you're telling me you don't trust Kara. My. Mm. I was rolling my eyes each time I was seeing the director wanting to like, yo, we want to discover Kara's true identity. And Kara just decided to stop working for the deal, and she had good reason. But that's also dumb at the same time because they should be on the same side despite them forcing her to reveal her identity. So the deal wanted to put a target on her back or something to, and then you will tell me, oh, police do the same, superhero do the same. Now there's a big difference. The police, they won't be as much on screen as Kara. Of course, it's dangerous if a policeman sends someone in prison, that someone will probably know who sent him there. But Kara, every day she's on screen, every day she stops criminal. Kara in herself is able to take down much more criminal than the police force, whether it's alien or human. This is why it's dangerous, and this is why she needed to cover her identity. There was a whole episode in season 5 about what if um, Supergirl told her secret to Lena, and you see most of the time it's going wrong in so many ways. So you cannot blame Kara, you cannot force her to put in danger her family or friends. Now, maybe Kara should not have any friends, and maybe she should cut the ties with her family because she is a superhero. But now you lose a lot of character in the show, and show like to have a lot of characters. That's another debate. Debate. Yeah. So, with that being said, uh, because the director want to discover Kara true identity, John decided to wipe out the memory of Alex. So Alex forget Kara is Supergirl. By the end of the season, there are cracks, and she remembers. But during the back half of the season, we get a new Alex slash Kara dynamic. Let's see what if Alex didn't know Kara was Supergirl. And to some extent, it was interesting, but it was also very, very, very weird. And that also changed a lot Alex's character. And now they say, oh, it's because she don't have that same bone, and that can make sense at some extent. But I don't think she, even without the bond with Kara, I don't think she would be someone that ate aliens. Because keep in mind, her mother is very open minded, and Alex is someone open minded as well. She's open minded because she is friend with Brainy, knowing he is a robot or a alien or whatever you call him the way you want. So Alex in the back half was hit and miss. Her scene with Kara were good. Her scene with Supergirl, I'm not a fan of that. And that new Alex, oh my, sometimes that was hard to watch, especially when you used to know like uh, Alex know Kara is Supergirl. And at the end of the season, because Lex is the big villain, he reveals Kara true identity. I'm like, oh. And even before season 5 came out, in season 4, when I've seen that happening at the end, I was like, wow, really? Now they will turn Lena a villain because of secrets. Because secrets is the only way CW have to give character growth. And they did it. So Lena struggled for season 2, 3, and 4 to not becoming the villain is undermined. She's no more that person that want to wipe out the Luther name. She is a villain, and even worse than that. Season 5, she does not even realize. She does not accept the fact that she is a villain. So that's even worse than Lex. Because even if Lex is crazy, he knows he's doing bad stuff because he likes it. And he won't hide himself. Well, Lena is like, oh, I'm still good. I'm doing this for the good. I do bad stuff, but that's not bad because I have good reason to do it. But Lex is just like, I do it because I do whatever I want. Because I like doing whatever I want. It's two very different things. Now, enough spoke. Um, I spoke enough about season 4. Now, there's that part on the video where I go over comments other people made on Rotten Tomato. Cannot wait to read that. We will also read my comments. Let's do this. I also forgot to mention Nianol, the new character they gave us in season 4. Anyway, she is a trans with superpowers. So here we are. Um, okay, 41%. This is really low. I have no surprise with this, and I fear the worst for the comments. Let's take a look. Not as good as season 3, but still leagues ahead of season 1 and 2. The Agent Liberty centric episode was great, one of the best the series ever had. The overall season is entertaining. Several stories arc made the season feel different than any previous season of the show. Lex Luthor was a great villain. That season was good from start to end. Nothing feels out of place. Lena stays another interesting character. Nianol coming to the mix added another interesting character. Despite not having Melissa on set for a few weeks, they still found a way to give Supergirl a story. I don't remember Kara seeking for love, which is great. And I still don't, and I just rewatched the season. I really don't remember any love interests. So let's go to the comments. My critics. Still kinda as it mostly. Not as good as season 3. Oh, it's me. Worst season so far. 1 was much worse. You probably forgot about 1. Okay, let's see Pearl. Sometimes he has good thoughts, other time it's pretty atrocious to read, but let's do this. Season 4 is the absolute worst in terms of everything. I don't know why, but it seems like 2018 year became something about bigot bashing in Arrowverse. The Flash had Cicada saying the metahuman are evil and must be eliminated. Legends of Tomorrow had a mythical being which the people were afraid of, so they had to make people accept them. And Black Lightning had, well, Black Lightning, but at least all of them ranged from awesome to meh. Supergirl here was an absolute atrocity. Oh, okay. The villain this time around is basically a natalist. Yeah, good take on him. According to him, the world only belongs to human because aliens are superior to human in every form and will take over if the human don't fight back. So tell me there, Bigot, does that logic not apply to human too? Didn't human also take over the world from Wild animals. Oh, I like that point. So by your logic, shouldn't the human also leave most of the world? Also, he says that if alien will be taking over the jobs because they are very powerful, but in that case, they can only be given blue collared jobs. Humans are still there to order them. Also, if they are able to kill so many aliens without even exploiting any weakness, doesn't it mean that the aliens are not strong? I like that comment. Anyway, I went into a round over this point. So well, there's also Manchester Black in this, who keeps switching side, and even thought he fight for the good guys, he is unnecessarily shown as a bad guy. Not really. My take on that is the fact they wanted both sides to have bad people in it, and Manchester Black was the bad alien. So I totally agree with Manchester Black being bad, because if they didn't do this, people would say, "Oh, only a human can be bad." But now you cannot say that because even Manchester Black is pretty bad. He is the other side of the coin of Agent Liberty. So I am fine with that. But this is just my take on it. This is just my opinion. There are also an evil Russian Supergirl who was teased in the end of the previous season as if she's supposed to be the big bad girl of the season, but she isn't of any importance until the last few episodes where she makes the wonderful contribution of being killed by Lex Luthor. Yes, he is also in this because it was probably not a good idea to use a female Bizarro for the second time. I mean, there's literally not a single redeeming quality in this season. There's a lot of talking, intolerable violence, and just plain bad CGI. Mm. Look, it's the Arrowverse, it's TV, and it's early Arrowverse. That show was born in 2015. In 2015, TV shows were not given that much money, except for Netflix, because Netflix has been doing that for many years. But if you go at Agents of Shield, uh, I don't know if they improved, but I remember the early season of Agents of Shield having sometimes weird CGI. Not always, but sometimes. And Supergirl, it's the same thing. So this series began really well with a strong female character in the lead and other strong female character in support roles. Calista Flockhart never disappointed, and her cat Grant was absolutely brilliant with a whole exterior multi-layered character beneath. It was so good to have a female superhero, which at the time of the pilot Arrowverse did not have yet. Sadly, the writer decided to stick it to woman and undermine us under undermine us. I guess it's undermine us under the guise of progressive, politically correct wokeness. And kicking men in the gut is not progressive. Neonal could have been introduced as strong, independent trans character with a full history and whole personality, but instead was given a female-only biological lineage, utterly ridiculous and insulting to women. Next, they will write in a pregnant trans superhero. Even in the superhero world of comics, there are lines you don't cross, and basic believability is required in the non-super part of the storyline. Beside that, there is never a need to put down, belittle, and be hateful toward women in order to raise up honor and give them visibility to any other group. I will not be spending my money on future season of the show, but instead be putting it into show that doesn't insult my intelligence and all women. Hmm, interesting take on it. That's weird, but okay. I don't remember Kat being in this season. She was only in season 1. Lost me at blonde girl breaks into US warship in the middle of the ocean and fires missile. I'm kinda angry really. It's the best Supergirl season. It took a big leap in quality. Oh my. Okay, I won't read the rest. You can never take a professional critic for this website seriously. They are agenda driven. The show was really good the first season. Okay, I don't read any more of your comments. You see, this one praised the show too much. This one does not praise the show enough. So, you see, people were not happy with this season. Now, I gave it 4 stars out of 5. But I think after watching the season another time, uh, I will downgrade this a bit. I don't think it deserves 8 stars. It's just like that. Boom. You see, it's 7.5 out of 10, in my own opinion. But since there's no 7.5, let's still, we will keep that 8 out of 10 for all of these people trashing the show. Okay. In my own opinion, Um, season 4 should be 7.5 out of 10. Nothing more, nothing less. It has a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, a lot of the message. But what can you do? Like, I mean, you want better, do your own show, I guess. I hope guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.